before you do anything else today, you need to hear this. 90% of people approach wealth completely backwards. They hustle, they grind, they chase, and most of them will spend their entire lives running after something they were never taught how to receive. Right now, whether you know it or not, 7 invisible laws are operating in your life. They are shaping your income, your opportunities, your financial ceiling, and they do not care whether you believe in them. What you are about to learn is called the Wealth Code. And by the end of this video, the way you see money will never be the same.
Welcome. This channel exists at the intersection of two things most people keep completely separate: spiritual intelligence and real financial strategy. Because the truth is, they were never meant to be apart. For thousands of years, the world's greatest wealth builders, from ancient merchants to modern billionaires, have operated by a set of principles that go far deeper than budgeting, investing, or hustle culture. These principles are timeless, they are universal, and they are available to anyone willing to understand them. Today, we are going to walk through what I call the Wealth Code, 7 laws that, when understood and applied, stop you from chasing money and start attracting it. We will cover each law in full. For every one, I will state it clearly, explain the practical mechanism behind it, show you a real-world example, and give you one action step you can take before this day is over. Stay until the end, because Law 7 is the one that ties everything together.
The law of value states this: your income at any given moment is an exact mirror of the value you are providing to the marketplace. Not the value you feel you deserve, not the value you wish you were giving, the value the world is actually receiving from you. This is not a judgment, it is a calibration. When your income is lower than you want, the universe is sending you a signal, not a punishment. It is telling you the value equation is out of balance. The moment you stop asking, how do I make more money? And start asking, how do I deliver more value? Everything changes. Income is downstream of value. Always. Consider 2 freelance graphic designers. Both have the same skill level. One charges $30 an hour because that is what feels safe. The other charges $150 because she has spent 6 months deeply studying her client's industry. She understands their competitors, their brand positioning, their customer psychology. She does not just design, she solves real business problems. Her income is not higher because she got lucky. It is higher because her value is higher. Write down this sentence: the value I currently deliver is worth exactly what I am currently earning. Sit with that, not with shame, but with curiosity. Identify one area where you could deepen your value starting today.
Law 2, the law of compensation. Your financial rewards are directly tied to how many people you serve and how well you serve them. This law takes the first law and adds a multiplier. Value times reach equals compensation. A doctor who serves 20 patients a week and a doctor who has published a book that teaches 200,000 people the same principles both deliver value, but one has expanded their reach 1,000-fold. This is why a local restaurant owner and a restaurant chain founder can have vastly different incomes while serving the same food. The law does not reward effort. It rewards impact at scale. Think of an educator who left classroom teaching, where she served 30 students a year, to create an online course. Within 18 months, she was serving over 12,000 students globally. Her income did not increase because she worked harder. It increased because her reach multiplied. The law of compensation rewarded her in proportion to the people she was now serving. Ask yourself, how many people does my current work directly or indirectly impact? Write that number down.
Now, brainstorm 3 ways you could expand that reach, even slightly, in the next 30 days.
The third law, the law of influence. Real, lasting wealth is not built on tactics or manipulation. It flows naturally toward those who have cultivated genuine inner authority. Influence is often misunderstood. Most people think it is about followers, subscribers, or social proof. Those are symptoms of influence, not the source. The source is inner authority, a deep, earned, embodied expertise combined with integrity. People give their money, their attention, and their loyalty to those they trust completely. When you develop mastery in your area, when your actions align with your words, when you lead from genuine conviction rather than performance, you become a natural gravitational field for wealth. Look at any enduring brand, whether a person or a company. They did not build trust through clever marketing alone. They built it through consistency, expertise, and alignment between what they said and what they did. Warren Buffett's influence and the wealth that follows it is not based on charisma. It is based on decades of demonstrated wisdom and unwavering principle. Identify the one area where you have the deepest, genuine expertise. Now write down 3 ways you are currently under-communicating that expertise to the people around you.
Law 4, the law of authenticity. When your work is fully aligned with who you genuinely are, your strengths, your values, your deepest purpose, you stop forcing and start flowing. And flow is where your greatest wealth is created. Misalignment is expensive. When you are working against your nature, in a role that contradicts your values, using skills that feel hollow, serving people you do not genuinely care about, you spend enormous energy just showing up. That energy drain limits your output, your creativity, and your magnetism. Authenticity is not just spiritually wise, it is economically efficient. The work that feels most natural to you is also the work you will do at the highest level. And the highest level is where the highest rewards live. Consider 2 entrepreneurs in the same industry. One chose their niche because it was trending. The other chose theirs because it was the problem they had personally lived and solved. 5 years in, the second entrepreneur has deeper insight, stronger positioning, more genuine client relationships, and a more sustainable business. Not because they worked harder, but because they worked aligned. Write down your 3 greatest natural strengths, not skills you learned, but abilities that come so naturally they feel almost unfair. Now evaluate, how central are those strengths to your current income source?
The 5th law, the law of receptivity. You cannot attract what you are not open to receiving. And most people have built invisible walls that block wealth at the level of belief. This is where spiritual intelligence becomes essential. Every limiting belief you hold about money, that it is hard to earn, that wealthy people are corrupt, that you do not deserve abundance, that success requires suffering, acts as a closed valve. You can work harder and harder, but if the valve is closed, the water cannot flow. The law of receptivity requires you to audit your internal operating system. The stories you inherited from your family about money, the guilt you feel when you earn well, the fear that success will change you. These are not character flaws, they are programs, and programs can be rewritten. A high-performing sales professional was hitting the same income ceiling every single year, despite increasing her skills. When she examined her beliefs, she discovered she had unconsciously absorbed the message that wanting money is selfish. The moment she identified and consciously replaced that belief with money is a resource that amplifies my ability to serve, her income broke through the ceiling within 2 quarters. Complete this sentence 5 times with whatever comes first.
Money is blank. Read your answers. These are your operating beliefs. Circle any that are limiting. Choose one to begin consciously reframing today.
Law 6, the law of use. Money that sits still loses power. Money that moves intelligently, purposefully, generously multiplies. Wealth is not a destination. It is a living system. Hoarding money out of fear contracts your financial ecosystem. Investing it, whether in assets, in your own growth, in tools that extend your reach, or in causes that matter to you, expands it. This is not just financial strategy. It is a spiritual principle. The energy of wealth must circulate to remain alive. Generosity, when it comes from genuine abundance rather than obligation, is one of the most powerful wealth amplifiers there is. When you give freely, you signal to yourself and to the universe that you trust in the ongoing flow of resources into your life. Study any durable, high net worth individual, and you will find the same pattern. Their money is always in motion, into investments, into teams, into education, into philanthropy. Even their giving is strategic and values aligned. They are not careless, they are courageous with capital. The fear-based hoarder and the purpose-driven allocator can start with the same amount of money and arrive at radically different destinations within a decade. Look at your current financial life. Is your money in motion, working, growing, circulating, or sitting still out of fear? Identify one place where fear is keeping your money frozen. Make a decision about that today. And now, the law that makes all the others permanent. Law 7. The law of the compound effect. Small, consistent actions, sustained over time, produce results that are not linear. They are exponential. This is the law that patience unlocks. Every discipline you apply to your mindset, your skills, your habits, your relationships, and your finances compounds. It does not grow in a straight line. It grows in a curve that appears flat for a long time and then bends sharply upward. This is why so many people give up just before the breakthrough. They cannot see the curve bending, but it is always bending for those who do not stop. The wealth code is not a one-time insight. It is a practice. And every day you practice it, you are adding to a compound that will eventually become undeniable. Think of the world's most celebrated investors, creators, and leaders. None of them built their wealth in a single dramatic moment. They built it in thousands of quiet, consistent, disciplined choices that most people never see. The published author wrote every day. The successful investor studied every week. The influential leader developed their thinking every month. The results looked sudden from the outside. From the inside, they were entirely predictable. Choose one practice from the 7 laws you have learned today. Commit to applying it every single day for the next 30 days, without evaluating results until day 30. Write it down. Sign it. Start tonight.
You just received the Wealth Code. 7 laws that the financially intelligent have always known, and that most people were simply never taught. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Which of the 7 laws resonated most powerfully with you right now? Was it the law of value, receptivity, the compound effect? Tell me, and tell me why. Your answer matters, because this community is built on real conversation, not passive consumption. Every insight you share helps someone else unlock their next level. And if this video gave you something real today, if it shifted even one thing in how you see wealth, please subscribe. Every week we go deeper into the mindset, the strategy, and the spiritual intelligence behind lasting financial freedom. Hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell. You do not want to miss what is coming next.
Thank you for being here. Wealth is not just a financial state. It is a state of mind, a spiritual frequency, and a daily practice. You now have the code. Use it.